My patient was dying. But the secret she told me was worse than death. She grabbed my hand with weak fingers. Her eyes were full of fear. "Maria," she whispered, "I know who killed your mother." My heart stopped. I had been a nurse for 10 years. I thought I had seen everything. But this was different. My mother died 20 years ago. The hospital said it was an accident. But I always had doubts. Now this woman was about to tell me the truth. "Who?" I asked, my voice shaking. She tried to speak. But then her monitor started beeping. Nurses ran into the room. They pushed me away. I watched them try to save her. But it was too late. She was gone. And she took the secret with her. Or so I thought. Because on her bedside table, there was a photo. An old photo. It showed my mother with a doctor. A doctor I knew very well. And suddenly, everything changed. The photo was yellow and torn at the edges. I picked it up with trembling hands. My mother was young in the picture. She was smiling. Next to her stood a man in a white coat. He had his arm around her. I recognized him immediately. It was Dr. Alves. He was the head of the hospital. He was also my boss. And he was the man who had hired me 5 years ago. I felt sick. Why was my mother with him? She never mentioned him. I asked my father once about her death. He said she had a bad reaction to medicine. The hospital said it was a mistake. They paid us money. We never talked about it again. But now I had questions. I put the photo in my pocket. I needed answers. I walked to Dr. Alves's office. My heart was beating fast. I knocked on the door. "Come in," he said. I opened the door. He was sitting at his desk. He looked up and smiled. "Maria, what can I do for you?" he asked. I took out the photo. "Do you know this woman?" I asked. His smile disappeared. His face went white. "Where did you get this?" he said. His voice was cold. "From a patient who just died," I said. "She said she knew who killed my mother. Then she died. And I found this photo. So I want the truth. What happened to my mother?" He stood up. He walked to the window. He was quiet for a long time. Then he turned to me. "Your mother was not a mistake, Maria. She was murdered." I could not breathe. "Murdered?" I repeated. "By who?" Dr. Alves sat down. He looked tired. "I will tell you everything," he said. "But you must promise to stay calm." I nodded. "Your mother was a nurse here," he said. "She was my best nurse. But one night, she saw something she should not have seen. She saw a doctor inject a patient with the wrong medicine. On purpose. She tried to report him. But the doctor was powerful. He had friends in high places. So he silenced her. He made it look like an accident." I felt tears in my eyes. "Who?" I asked again. "Who killed my mother?" Dr. Alves looked at me. His eyes were sad. It was me, he said. I stepped back. I could not believe it. You, I said. But you just told me. I lied, he said. I was young and scared. The patient was a rich man. He paid me to kill him. Your mother saw me. I panicked. I gave her an injection that stopped her heart. I am so sorry, Maria. I have lived with this guilt for 20 years. I wanted to scream. I wanted to hit him. But I just stood there. Why are you telling me this now? I asked. Because I am dying, he said. I have cancer. I have only a few months. I want to make things right. I have a confession letter. I will give it to the police. But I need you to know the truth first. He opened his drawer. He took out an envelope. He handed it to me. This is my confession, he said. Do with it what you want. I took the envelope. My hands were shaking. I opened it. Inside was a letter. It was handwritten. It said, I, Dr. Alves, confess to the murder of Maria's mother. But then I saw something strange. The date on the letter was from last week. And the handwriting was different from the note. It looked like a woman's handwriting. I looked at Dr. Alves. Did you write this? I asked. He nodded. But I did not believe him. You are lying again, I said. This is not your handwriting. Who really wrote this? He looked away. It does not matter, he said. Just take it to the police. But I wanted the truth. I remembered the patient who died. She had a notebook in her room. I went back to her room. The notebook was still there. I opened it. Inside, I found a diary. It was written by the patient. Her name was Elena. She was a nurse too. She worked with my mother. She wrote about everything. She saw Dr. Alves kill my mother. But she was too scared to tell anyone. Then she got sick. She came to this hospital. She wanted to tell me the truth before she died. But she could not. So she wrote the confession. She forced Dr. Alves to sign it. She wanted justice from beyond the grave. I cried. Elena was a stranger. But she gave me the truth. I took the diary and the confession to the police. Dr. Alves was arrested. The story became news. Finally, my mother had justice. And I learned that even in death, the truth can find a way to live. My mother's murder was solved. Dr. Alves went to prison. He died there a few months later. I visited Elena's grave. I left flowers. I thanked her for her courage. She was a stranger, but she became my hero. This story taught me something important. Secrets have a way of coming out. No matter how deep you bury them, the truth will rise. It may take years. It may take a lifetime. But it will come. And when it does, it brings healing. I still work as a nurse. Every day, I care for patients. I remember that every person has a story. Some are happy. Some are sad. Some are full of secrets. But I listen. I try to help. Because I know that a kind word or a gentle hand can make a difference. You never know when you might be the one to give someone the truth they need. I am Maria. And this is my story. Thank you for listening. If you liked it, please subscribe. There are many more stories waiting for you. See you next time.